Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly, and the hot topic this week is Iran. Over the weekend, Iran launched a huge strike on Israel. Thankfully, 99% of their projectiles did not hit their targets, thanks to Israel's air defense systems and the coalition of allies who intercepted most of Iran's drones and ballistic missiles en route to Israel. But there is a much more serious question we need to talk about. We've seen support for Iran's actions on American streets. Just a few days ago in New York, people were chanting "Death to America" and burning American flags. Now look, there are people who are going to justify Iran's attack by saying, well, Israel hit the Iranian embassy in Damascus. Firstly, that is categorically false. The airstrike that Israel is reported to have done in Damascus did not hit the embassy. There are still images of the embassy fully intact. And if we're really talking about justifications and all these things, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the regime in Tehran, because this is not the Iranian people, and we have to make sure that we have a clear distinction between the Iranian people who are calling for a change in regime, who are asking for freedom, and so many stand with Israel and its people. We're talking about the regime in Tehran, a terrorist regime which since 1979, since the Islamic Republic came to power, has been calling for the destruction of Israel, has been involved in multiple terror attacks against Israeli and Jewish targets in Argentina, in Bulgaria. There are Iranian fingerprints all over October 7th, and since October 7th, Iran's most powerful and successful proxy, Hezbollah, has been firing rockets at Israel and Israeli civilians, leading to the evacuation of communities all over the north. So if we're going to talk about justification, we need to stop and realize that this goes back decades, not just a few weeks. Ultimately, what Israel does next, we will have to see. And what we can do as Americans is stand with Israel at this critical time. This is a moment we have to make sure the world knows that Israel is not alone, and the most powerful country in the world, the United States, stands shoulder to shoulder with Israel. But ultimately, whatever decision Israel makes, it is for Israel and its leaders to decide how to respond to this latest Iranian aggression. This is Kasim Hafeez for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent. Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.